Jai and everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge etc. Please subscribe the channel and also please do like and share and leave your suggestions in the comment section. Today I am going to talk about the Bank of India loans under Prime Minister ATMANIRBHAR schemes. Bank of India loans under Prime Minister ATMANIRBHAR schemes for providing financial support to upgrade businesses working in agricultural and allied activities, agri infra, food and agro, and ancillary activities for sustainable development with vision to reshape the future of India. Bank of India loans under Prime Minister Atmanirbhar schemes are Star Agri Infra, SAI, and Star Micro Food Processing Enterprises Scheme (SMFPE). Bank of India Star Agri Infra (SAI). Medium and long-term debt finances facility for post-harvest management infrastructure. Features: low rate of interest, 3% interest subvention for limit up to rupees 2 crore available from government for 7 years. In case of loans beyond rupees 2 crore, their interest subvention will be limited up to 2 crore. CGTMSE fee for limit up to rupees 2 crore available from government for 7 years. In case of FPOs, the credit guarantee may be availed from the facility created under FPO promotion scheme of DSE FW. Single entities can now set up maximum 25 projects at different locations having separate LGD local government directory code. Each such project will eligible for interest subvention on loan up to rupees 2 crore. This limit of 25 projects will not applicable to state agencies, national and state federation of cooperatives, federation of FPOs and federation of SHGs. In the same location for expansion of existing project or multiple project for a maximum cumulative limit of rupees 2 crore per entity is eligible in AIF scheme. APMCs will be eligible for multiple projects of different infra types within their designated market area. TAT up to rupees 10 lakhs, 7 maximum 7 days, 7 business days. Above rupees 10 lakhs to rupees 5 crore, 14 business days. Above rupees 5 crores, 30 business days. TAT will be counted from the date of receipt of application complete in all respects. Quantum of finance need based minimum 10% margin required by way of promoter contribution. Purpose: post harvest management projects like supply chain services including e-marketing platforms, warehouses, silos, pack houses, assaying units, sorting and grading units, cold chains, logistic facilities, primary processing centers, ripening chambers, farm residue, or waste management infrastructures. Viable projects for building community farming assets including organic input production, compressed biogas, CBG plant, biostimulant production units, infrastructure for smart and precision agriculture, purchase of drones, putting up specialized sensors on the field, blockchain and AI in agriculture, etc., remote sensing and Internet of Things, IoT, such as automatic weather station, farm advisory services through GIS applications, nursery, tissue culture, seed processing, custom hiring center. Standalone solar pumping system, PM Kusum Component B, solarization of grid-connected agri pump under PM Kusum Component C, integrated spirulina production and processing units, sericulture processing units, honey processing, plant quarantine units, projects identified for providing supply chain infrastructure for clusters of crops, including export clusters, projects promoted by central or state or local governments or their agencies under PPP for building community farming assets or post-harvest management projects. Solarization of any of the eligible infrastructure. Solarization of any of the eligible infrastructure can also be financed under AIF. Digital connectivity and optic fiber infrastructure. Digital connectivity and optic fiber infrastructure shall be eligible investment as part of development of the aforementioned eligible projects. Projects eligible for only groups of individual beneficiaries as well as farmers, communities such as FPOs, PACs, SHGs, JLGs, cooperatives, national and state level federation of cooperatives, FPOs, federations, federations of SHGs, national and state level agencies, etc. Hydroponic farming, mushroom farming, vertical farming, aeroponic farming, polyhouse or greenhouse, logistic facilities, including non-refrigerated or insulated vehicles, tractors. Eligibility: individuals, proprietorship firms, partnership firms, limited liability partnership firms, LLPs, JLGs, SHGs, FPOs, registered companies, private and public trust, marketing cooperative societies, existing entrepreneurs, etc., interested for setting up and modernization of projects eligible under the scheme. Before apply, you must have KYC documents, identity proof and address proof, such as Aadhaar card, voter card, PAN card, passport, driving license, etc. Income particulars, detailed project report. Statutory permission or licenses for the project. Documents related to collateral security if applicable. Now Bank of India Star Micro Food Processing Enterprises Scheme SMFPE. Bank of India Star Micro Food Processing Enterprises Scheme SMFPE. Centrally sponsored scheme for financing under PM for formalization of micro food processing enterprises PMFME scheme operational up to 2024-25. Features: medium to long term finance with working capital limits, easy application procedure, flexible security requirement, credit guarantee availability, CGTMSE, CGFMU, or NOPS concurrency, credit linked grant at the rate of 35% for the micro food processing enterprises, subject to a maximum of rupees 10 lakhs in individual applications and rupees 3 crores in group applications. Credit linked grant for branding and marketing would be limited to 50% of the total expenditure. TAT up to rupees 10 lakhs, max 7 business days. Above rupees 10 lakhs to rupees 5 crore, 14 business days. Above rupees 5 crores, 30 business days. TAT will be counted from the date of receipt of application complete in all respects. Purpose: promotion of micro food processing units by financial support to individual micro enterprises for upgradation of units, support to individual SHG member as a single unit of food processing industry, support for capital investment to SHGs or FPOs or cooperatives, support for common infrastructure under groups to SHGs or FPOs or cooperatives and government agencies, quantum of finance, need-based finance available, minimum 10% margin by way of promoter contribution required. Eligibility for individual micro enterprises, individual proprietorship firms, partnership firms, FPO, farmer producer organization, NGO, non-government organization, SHG, self-help groups, cooperatives, private limited companies are eligible. Existing as well as new micro food processing units for capital investment in ODOP as well as non-ODOP projects. The enterprise should be unincorporated and should employ less than 10 workers. The applicant should have ownership right of the enterprise. The applicant should be above 18 years of age and no minimum stipulation on educational qualification. Only one person from one family will be eligible for obtaining financial assistance. The family for this purpose will include self, spouse, and children. Setting up of common infrastructure by groups. Financial support for common infrastructure will be provided to FPOs or SHGs and its federation or cooperatives, government agencies who have established or proposed to establish food processing along with common infrastructures, value chain or incubation centers. Credit facility for capital investment, creation of infrastructure, marketing of products under ODOP. Substantial capacity of the common infrastructure facility CIF as well as processing line should be available for use by other units and public on hiring basis. Proposal for both ODOP and non-ODOP are eligible for assistance. No precondition of minimum turnover and experience of the applicant organization. Credit facility or support for branding and marketing of products. Marketing and branding support would be provided to groups of FPOs, SHGs, cooperatives, or an SPV of micro food processing enterprises under the scheme. Eligibility. Subsidy or support for branding and marketing would be limited to 50% of the total expenditure. Proposal from state or national level institutions or organizations or partner institutions for branding and marketing would be supported for vertical products at the national level. No support will be provided for opening retail outlets under the scheme. State entities can include non-ODOP products in the basket of products and may also include products that have acquired GI tag. For private entities, multiple ODOPs of the state in which the entity is registered can be selected. The applicant must demonstrate net worth equivalent to their share of contribution in the proposal. The final product should be the one to be sold to the consumer in retail pack. The proposed project cost should not be more than 50% of 3 years average projected turnover, not historical turnover. Minimum duration of the project should be minimum 1 year for state entities and 2 years for state entities. Product and producers should be scalable to larger levels. Management and entrepreneurship capability of promoting entity should be established in the proposal. Before apply, you must have KYC documents, identity proof and address proof such as Aadhaar card, voter card, driving license or passport or PAN card, income particulars, detailed project report, statutory permission or licenses, Udyog Aadhaar for project financing, documents related to collateral security if applicable. Thank you very much for your patience.